Hi there, it's me, Martin, again, and just thought I would take a little time to talk with you. First off, if you've read the title, you might be wondering what's going on with that, but just want to congratulate you on being in the top 10%. That's right, because as I say, most of you will not even open the message. That's just something that I've found to be true in anything I do. Whenever I send a message out, whether I put it out on Facebook, put it on a blog, put it on an email, um, 90% of the people that actually see it never even open it. It just goes right by them. And you, if you're watching this, if you're listening to me, you've been in that 10%. You open the message. You're listening, and that's why I'm talking to you. To be honest, I really don't want to talk to the 90% that just let things go by, because you are my audience. You're who I want to talk to. You do the two things that you have to do to make it into the top 10%. And those two things are make a decision and take action. You saw this message, you made the decision to listen to it, and then you took the action to get it running and to listen to what I have to say. Now, you might not agree with what I have to say, and that's fine. But the truth is, 90% of the people that saw this didn't even bother to decide or act or anything. So you have already proven yourself better than 90% of everybody else. And it can't be because of the title, because the title is nothing really. As a matter of fact, the title is something that was really kind of designed to get in your face and make you do something. I mean, who likes to be told what they will and won't do? Most people don't. So I titled this specifically for that reason, without giving any kind of an idea of exactly what I was planning on talking about. So the reason I'm talking about top 10% is because, well, that is about where you need to be. Not quite, but about. Since mostly I talk about internet marketing, we're going to use those numbers. And they say between 95 and 98% of the people that are trying to make money online don't make any money. Well, that's pretty sad numbers. But the truth is, 90% of them are just complete loss. You are in the top 10%. You only need to make a few small percentages, 5 to 8% change, to really get yourself where you want to be. And you've already done the hard part. You know how to make a decision, and you know how to take action on that decision. All you need to do now is learn how to direct that action, that final 5 to 8% that it takes to succeed. And that is that's great news, really. Um, just that you're there. You're this close. Just by listening to me, you know that you have two of the hardest parts already beat. You can make a decision. You can take action. Um, that whole process, it's kind of like washing your hair. The instructions, wash, rinse, repeat. Well, I mean, you get cut in that cycle forever and ever and ever. Repeat. Make a decision, take action, repeat. Make a decision, take action, repeat. That's everything there is to do in life, in anything that you want to do, whether it's marketing or anything else. It's a series of decisions and actions. You make the decision and you take action on that decision. Then you see where that action has gotten you, and then you have another decision to make and you take more action. Um, the only thing you really need to to get to whatever end goal you choose is that last little bit that puts the direction on your decisions. Do I go a little bit this way? Do I go a little bit that way? Do I go this way? The tiny little adjustments that carry that line of decisions this way or that way or this way. That's all you got left. All you really need to do is just learn that little bit. And there are so many different places that you can learn that. Believe me, if you're interested, if you look down in the links below in the comment section, you'll see a link to a place where we can help you learn to make those tiny little adjustments, because you already know the hard part. You already know how to make a decision. You already know how to take the action. Now all you really need to do is learn what actions to take. Learning what actions to take is isn't that difficult, really. It's something that anybody can do. All you have to do is make the decision to learn, and then take the steps you need to take to learn those. So I just wanted to say congratulations. You probably didn't even realize how special you really are just watching this, and that's interesting. Because most of us don't realize when we're at that point that we really do have the hard part done. If you can make a decision and you can take action on that decision, well, that's the hard part. 90% of the people just let things go by without ever making that decision. Life happens to them. They are where they are because of random actions, random choice. They are not taking control. They are not making the decisions. As I've heard before, they're not responsible. And I don't mean that in the word to say blame, but in the word that able to respond. If you are responsible, then it means you are able to respond to something. Tony Rush, one of the top income earners in Empower Network, making over $100,000 every month, well on his way to making bigger and better and more than that. That's one of the things that I hear him say all the time, that it seems to be one of his favorite sayings is, being responsible isn't being to blame. Being responsible means that you are the one that has the ability to respond. You're the one that directs the action. You're the one that makes the decision and takes the action on that decision. If you refuse to make a decision, then any action you take is random. Just a reaction rather than an action. And reactions will seldom get you anything you want. Just all there is to it. Doesn't matter whether you want to talk business or anything else. A reaction is seldom going to produce anything you really want. A reaction is just going to be a snap judgment that may help, may not help, may do better, may do worse. You don't know. Flip the coin and hope. So you really are at a choice now. And you don't realize the power that you have right now, I expect. So I just want to be certain that before I'm done here, you understand you have already demonstrated the most powerful thing you need to succeed in anything you want to do. You know how to make a decision. You've done that to get here. You know how to take action. You've done that to get here. You have those two things. Those two things are the most important parts of any success in anything that you want to do. And you have them. They're yours. You own them. You've used them. All you need to do is learn that 5 to 8% that will allow you to target your actions appropriately. 5 to 8%, folks. That's not much. really. If you only take out of this one thing, know that you have already proven that you have what it takes to succeed. You can make a decision and you can take action. That's what you need to be successful. If you don't get help here, like the old advertisements used to say where I used to live, if you don't get help at Charter, get help somewhere. Look, if you decide not to take up the offer that we have, and you decide to keep going, go somewhere and learn that 5 to 8%. That's all you got to learn. You already know the 90%. So do that. Really, I mean, at this point, I would love to help you further. I know that we can, and the links are down below in the description area. So if you want to learn more about what we can do for you, just click the links below, and they'll take you to a place that will explain it all. If you have any comments you'd like to leave, please leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. I'd just like to hear from you. If you like this, then share it with somebody that you think could hear that message. There's a lot of people out there that never had the choice to see this, but still are able to make decisions and take action, and that's really all you need. So if you know someone who this would apply to, tell them. You need to make that decision and take that action to let them know, because sometimes all it takes is somebody to look you in the eyes and say, I believe you can do this. I know you have what it takes. It's there already. You just need to point it in the right direction. And that's that last 5 to 8% is pointing it in the right direction. So believe me, if you want help pointing your potential in the right direction, check the links below. Give me a message, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. There'll be lots more of this coming out. Thanks for your time.